You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello, hope you're doing well. I hope you liked the last video. And in this video, we'll be paying a visit to one of our favourite channels, Mind Junkie. God, excuse me a second, I've got my mouth as dry as Gandhi's flip-flops. Right, and this is 10 scary videos guaranteed to give you the chills. So, let's see what Mind Junkie has in store for us today.
This first clip was uploaded by social media user Bayania and takes place in the city of Karachi, Pakistan. According to Bayania, the clip was recorded by a security camera inside a call centre when suddenly something unexplainable happens. Several chairs from around the room suddenly fall backwards. The employee quickly runs away in fear, leaping over the fallen chairs as he flees. But it gets creepier. The employee says that these kind of creepy, unexplainable occurrences are common in his workplace. Other members of staff at the call centre report seeing objects around the office moving all on their own, and some even claim to have had items thrown at them by something they couldn't see. So, what exactly is going on here? Many viewers think this call centre in Karachi could be haunted by ghosts, but what do you think? Is this something paranormal? Let me know down below.
Shut himself, didn't he?
According to Mexican folklore, Nuestra Senora de la Santa Muerte, or the Lady of Death, delivers people to the afterlife. She is said to be a skeletal figure wearing a long robe and appears as an omen of death.
Not quite. I've got a black one as well, but look, a statue of Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte. Oh, fucking hell. I used to be able to pronounce it really well. Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, I used to be able to pronounce it really well, but got a statue of her there. Oh, hang on, there's the black one. And just like candles, you know, like in witchcraft, you have like candles where it's like pink means love and various things like that. Black is protection, white, I think it's white is protection, well, impurity and all kinds of things. But yeah, they have each their own meanings. But yeah, no, she's kind of, I don't want Christians to be triggered by this, but I just need to put this on the same level so you understand. But she's actually seen more like the Virgin Mary is. She's revered like the Virgin Mary, and she's actually really she's really especially the followers. They're very inclusive with LGBT. They're really good for LGBT in those regions where they praise her and that, you know, follow her and that, worship her.
In this next clip, a man from Mexico claims to have caught Santa Muerte on camera. He shared this following clip while he was recording a video of his property, and at first he didn't see anything. However, when he watched the footage back, he was horrified by what he saw.
Because also, sorry to interrupt, is a lot of her prayers involve God and angels. So it is Christianity linked. It's just that Christianity don't approve of it because they don't see Because the thing is, Santa Muerte, she harkens back to, believe it or not, if you look at the history of religion itself, we never used to fear religion. You know, the church we never used to fear religion. We never used to use the fear of the afterlife to control people. It was celebrated or seen as like in many cultures, seen as a continuation or into another world. Another just a continuation of a journey. It was celebrated, and it's kind of like taking the old Aztec, Mayan sort of ideas of the afterlife and stuff like that, and incorporating it with Christianity in a sort of certain way. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, in general, it's like, so, can't form the problem with my job is it rots your brain. But yeah, so basically, she's not evil. You know what I mean? A lot of prayers, she works for God, basically. She's like a saint in many ways, you know what I mean?
Allá, pero hasta ahí. Pero mira toda esta madre, güey. Yo sé que no es su responsabilidad de ella, ¿no? Lógico. Pero no, sí está muy de la verga. Toda esta madre está muy...
Oh, is that... Hey?
Muy jodido.
Did I spot her?
Hay que tratarle, bueno, voy a tratar de darle en estos días forma. Para que no se vea tan jodido. Acá se ve limpio. Pero tomo ya esa madre también lo voy a tirar a la verga, pues en fin de cuentas no me ocupa. De que no, esa puta madre no lo voy a tratar de romper. Pero sí, no, hay un chingo de cosas que ya no aplican aquí. Y pues hay que tirarlo.
A dark figure can be seen for a split second, but when the camera pans back, literally a second later, there's nothing there. The man who recorded this clip is convinced that he captured Santa Muerte on camera, and that can only mean that he or someone close to him is going to pass away. But what do you think?
Which is not true. So that's the other point I was going to try and get at, yeah. So that's not actually true. She's not like the Grim Reaper. She's not seen in the same light as the Grim Reaper, if that makes sense. They have similarities, but that's not her function. Like I said, she's seen kind of like a saint, like Saint Bridget and the Virgin Mary, all kind of that sort of level. You know what I mean? She's not seen as like the Grim Reaper. Like, oh, if you see her, you're gonna die. Because people pray to her for protection and stuff. She's, you know what I mean? Oh.
Think this is Santa Muerte? Share your thoughts below.
Who knows? Or it could be a shadow bastard.
Cemeteries are often said to be hotspots of paranormal activity, with people claiming to see ghostly apparitions that walk amongst the graves. One clip that recently caught the attention of paranormal enthusiasts.
Don't hold me to this, but I think also I did a video on Santa Muerte from my videos.
Shows what viewers think is very convincing evidence of a cemetery ghost. The uploader says that they were visiting their grandparents' grave when they caught this on camera. Something moves past the camera at incredible speed. Many viewers think that this is too fast for any human or animal to be able to move, especially when surrounded by gravestones and trees. And to make this clip even more creepy, several viewers point out that whatever this is appears to be transparent, like a ghost. But what do you think this is? Could it be a ghost caught on camera? Let me know. This next clip was posted to the internet by an anonymous social media user. Information on this footage is limited, but from what I can tell, the footage was captured on a home security camera inside a woman's kitchen. As the woman makes her way through the kitchen, this happens.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the woman's hair is pulled by some invisible force. And just how did this woman's hair get pulled? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Gabia personnel uploaded this clip to her social media accounts after her home security camera picked up something she calls a supernatural apparition. In the clip, Gabia explains that she lives near a cemetery and that there have been several break-ins in her neighbourhood, which prompted her to set up a security camera outside her home. However, one night, the camera records something totally unexpected.
Ah. Is it a ghost or is it an alien?
A mysterious glowing light can be seen in the street outside Gabia's home. It appears to move slowly, fluctuating and changing shape. Gabia claims that this is a supernatural apparition, and her viewers agree with her. It should be noted that Gabia explains that this clip was recorded during Lent, a Christian observance that involves fasting and prayer. One viewer thinks this is significant. This is a portal where souls have complete freedom to walk the streets during these days of Carnival and Lent. If you look closely, you can see the souls passing through it. So, what's your verdict? Do you think this is supernatural? Perhaps even a ghostly portal, as one viewer suggests? Drop a comment below and let me know. A woman who goes by the username Kiki O and her family recently moved into a new house, but the home of their dreams quickly became their nightmare. In this first clip, Kiki O explains what's been going on and is highly disturbing.
Desde que nos mudamos aquí a la casa empezaron a suceder cosas rarísimas, sin embargo, nunca había sentido ver. La cuestión es que cuando nos mudamos de casa, los ex vecinos, los ex personas que estuvieron rentando aquí nos dijeron que pues que esta casa según tenía algo porque todas las parejas casadas se terminaban separando, cosa que pues nos dijo una persona super X, el señor, o sea, muy informal, y pues era como de que ok, las parejas no se separan por eso. Pues dijimos, pues qué mamada, ¿no? O sea, sí nos asustó porque al inicio nos dijo como que en esa casa asustan, y cuando nos dijo el motivo pues dijimos no mames, o sea, esperamos algo más fuerte. Otra cosa es que nosotros encontramos como clavos en las esquinas de las puertas y moneditas también metidos en los rincones. Esos son rituales, sí son rituales.
Kikio explains that the former tenants claim there is a curse on the house which causes couples to split up, but Kikio and her husband were skeptical and decided to move in anyway. However, within days of living in their new home, the couple noticed some strange things, such as nails and coins stuck in the corners of doors. According to Kikio, these are signs of dark rituals. Then, not long after moving in, Kikio and her husband are walking home late at night when they spot something very odd. The old lady who lives next door owns a classic car, but the door has been left wide open and the lights are all on. Worried that something could have happened to her, they hurry to check it out.
Oigan, amigos, estoy bien preocupada porque no sé qué le pasó a mi vecina, güey. ¿Eh? Tenemos que mover 2 botes para tocarle y mover su tabla.
It's past midnight, and despite the car door being open and the lights left on, there's no sign of their elderly neighbour. Kikio wonders if someone had been trying to steal the car, so she and her husband knock on the old lady's front door to let her know what they have found. However, this is when things take a really disturbing turn.
Go. Activated the horror.
págale tú. Págale con su copa.
No me acuerdo de ese nombre. Hola, ¿hablaremos a la policía?
No, hay que ver si contesta.
Su garage.
Si no estuviera ahí, no está en el carro.
Ah, mira, yo creo que ya prendió la luz. ¿No? ¿Este lámpara? No, a ver, bájala.
Tengo un poquito de torque.
Ay, le tocas tú, me da miedo.
¿Ah?
Le tocas tú, me da miedo. Uy, la mierda. Uy, la mierda. Uy, tiene una pinche mierda ahí. Tienen como, se ve como una cabeza de niño.
La señora, ¿no?
Ah, no sé. Sí, ya viste, sí se ve como una luz.
Que ya se asomó la señorita.
¿Oh, sí?
Sí.
Ah, yo me espanté.
¿Sí es ella?
No sé. No me alcé la mano. A ver, Alusa. Ay, güey, es que por eso no me gusta tocar. Se veía una cara ahí.
Despite knocking for several minutes, nobody answers. Kikyo then approaches the window and tries knocking there instead, which is when she sees what looks like a face peeking back at her. But when she goes back to check, whoever or whatever it was has gone. Some viewers think it's just the old lady, but others think it's something else. Eventually, the old lady answers her door, but she is acting very strangely.
Yeah, no, that was the old lady, because it was the same colour of hair and face as the skin as that her face, if that makes sense.
Hi, hola, soy yo, la vecina de al lado.
Who is it?
It's me, your neighbor. The next door neighbor.
We're trying to let you know your car is open.
¿Ah?
Your car is open.
¿Qué pasó?
Su carro tiene toda la puerta abierta.
¿Mi carro?
Sí.
Oh my God. How can we open?
No, como que no sabía espantar.
Ay.
Soy yo, su vecina de al lado.
Oh my God.
Sí, su carro tiene toda la puerta abierta.
Alguien la abrió.
Sí. ¿Qué ves, no? Sí, está.
Yeah.
¿Quiere que le hablemos a la policía?
Virgen del Carmen. Alguien lo abrió. Y él tiene la llave.
¿Quién?
¿Oh, sí?
El que viene a robar acá todo el tiempo. No hay que se pueda sacar. ¿Creyó que había algo?
I mean, her acting's strange, to be fair. I mean, it could be because, bless her, she's getting on a bit, you know what I mean?
¿Ya?
¿Quiere que le llamemos a la policía?
Oh, sorry. Something just popped in my head as well that I needed to add as well about the Santa Muerte. There's also, I've got books on about it as well, and rituals and shit to go in my grimoire collection and stuff.
Y está lag.
Yeah.
La batería. aquí es la puerta, esta puerta ya no trabaja porque la rompió. Y la policía no hace nada, ¿sabe por qué? Porque está la...
Oh, she knows about it, bless her, and the police don't do fuck all about it. Typical.
Cámara y dice que no puede hacer nada porque no he reportado con la cámara. Y la cámara la tiene en el teléfono mi sobrina. Y dice que no mira a nadie, pero el hombre sigue entrando. Me ha roto la puerta del garaje 3 veces. La puerta del frente ya lleva 3 veces que le he cambiado la llave. Fíjese, no, yo sentí ruido eran como las 7 de la noche, temprano. Yo sentí ruido, pero yo creía que era el vecino ahí. Oh my God.
She explains that the door is broken because he broke it. But who is he? She then mentions installing security cameras, but despite hearing noises and experiencing strange things at night, the cameras never capture anything. After the old lady locks up her car and heads back into her house, Kikyo and her husband return home. What they just experienced was strange, but they never would have expected that this was only the beginning. A few nights later, Kikyo jolts up.
Yeah, that bit of pink, you see a bit of pink, that's the top,
Awake in the middle of the night.
¿Está alguien contigo durmiendo? Sí, está mi esposo. Mis 2 hijos están aquí. Los ronquidos que están escuchando son de él. No hay nadie en la casa. Hoy se escuchan también pisadas en el techo, güey. También ahorita ya estoy más tranquila que hace rato, porque hace rato cuando hice un live también y salí y estaba mi cajón de abajo de la cama abierto. Se escuchó el ruido cuando yo estaba grabando ese video. Lo subí.
Kikyo claims to hear footsteps above her, even though there's nobody else in the house except for her husband and their 2 children, who are all asleep in the same room with her. Before hitting record on her phone, Kikyo got up to check where the noises were coming from, but she couldn't find anything. However, as the minutes pass by, things take a darker turn.
Pero no mames, gente, hace rato yo quería llorar porque tenía mucho miedo, neta. Cabrón, no mames. Ay, no, gente, yo creo que le voy a hablar a la policía porque neta que no. Y es que no están tocando mi ventana. No está tocando mi ventana, es la puerta del cuarto la que están tocando, no mames. Hay alguien afuera de la puerta del cuarto, güey. Pero no es un puto humano. Ay, no.
Police can't do fuck all.
Strange noises.
Not be funny, if the police are not going to think about a car being stolen or being potentially stolen, they ain't going to do fuck all about ghosts, are they?
As if someone is walking around on creaky floorboards can be heard. Normally, Kikyo would suspect a break-in, but she had already done a thorough check of the house and found nothing. So, just what exactly was knocking on her bedroom door in the middle of the night? According to Kikyo, whatever it was not human.
Voy a sentar aquí, porque que ya se recorrieron mis hijos. Entonces...
No, te quitaste aquí.
¿Sí ven en dónde están mis hijos? Carajo.
Oh. How is that not waking everyone up? Because that voice, if he says that voice is a ghost, the child one, that could be her kids talking in their sleep. You know what I mean? Because even if someone's a heavy sleeper, if you shine a bright light in their face, they're like, you know, they mutter something or say something. I wonder what that noise was then, but they're breathing out.
Eso no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada. No te doy permiso, no te doy.
Suddenly, the lights begin flicking on and off all on their own. Kikyo is clearly terrified, but she decides not to wake her family just in case they start to panic, which leaves her alone with her fear and whatever is outside the bedroom door. However, the noises eventually fade and Kikyo
I don't think it's outside the bedroom, it's flicking lights on, mate.
manages to fall into an exhausted sleep. But what the hell is going on here? Is her elderly neighbour somehow being affected by the negative energy too? Let me know what you think down below.
Yeah, no, that thing at the window's her. It's the old lady, you can see the orange
Do you have
jumper.
a creepy clip to share? Send your scary footage to our email address, contactmindjunkie@gmail.com, and we might feature it on the channel.
Come on, ramp it up, come on. Ghost in the nunnery.
This next clip was uploaded to the social media account The Occult Family. Husband and wife, JP and Kimmy, are exploring the nunnery and all.
I just noticed it's like, this video's nearly finished. It says 10 scary ghosts. I haven't been counting them, but it says 10 scary. It doesn't feel like 10, does it? Because some of them are quite a bit long. Some of them are too long, to be fair. I mean, they weren't... I mean, that was scary. That was freaky, but that one with the woman in the bed wasn't worth putting in, really, to be fair.
An abandoned convent in Malvern that is said to be extremely haunted. According to locals, chanting can be heard echoing through the empty chapel. Shadows have been seen, and construction workers reported having their tools go missing while building on the site. JP and Kimmy bring their camera to explore the old nunnery, but nothing could have prepared them for what they caught on camera.
Seeing an image of a man in white like a doctor. Right, I don't know if it was my eyes, but did someone just see like a white
like misty thing, just walk like that. There.
I didn't move my torch. I'm not moving my torch.
As JP and Kimmy make their way through the nunnery's dark corridors, they suddenly see something. Kimmy says it looks like a white mist and is convinced that she and JP caught a ghost on camera. But, as always, what's your verdict? Is this a ghost? You decide. Social media user Tracy works on the reception desk at a large hotel in the United States. According to her, she recently caught evidence of a haunting in one of the hotel's rooms. The clip, which she captured, has really kicked up a debate among paranormal enthusiasts and skeptics. This is what she caught on camera.
So I'm here at work tonight. We have workers that come here that work on the railroad. I checked in 5 of them, and the second floor is where they usually go because that's where all the king suites are at. Well, they're all saying, please don't put me in room 205. I'm like, okay, what's wrong with 205? And not one of them would tell me what was wrong with 205. I said, is it haunted? Like, really, what is it? Nobody can tell me nothing.
Tracy explains that the hotel has a few regular guests, but all of them refuse to stay in room 205. However, they won't tell Tracy why they're so afraid of that particular room, so Tracy goes to investigate.
All right. It's like really cold in here, though. Like, really cold. And the air's not even on. I mean, I don't see anything. So maybe we can sit. Yeah, the air and stuff's not on. Maybe sit in the dark. See if we can hear something. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Okay, let's do this. Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out.
Tracy lets herself into room 205 and immediately notices how abnormally cold the room is, even though the AC isn't switched on. Tracy then decides to switch off the lights and see if anything happens. That's when she hears a voice coming from somewhere in the darkness. Listen carefully.
Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out.
Viewers think it sounds like someone whispering, "Hey, listen again."
Oh, God. All right, no, I'm out.
Tracy was left feeling creeped out by her experience in room 205, and she says she now understands why guests don't want to stay in there. However, she doesn't know much about the room or its history, so whether or not it's really haunted is a mystery. But I don't know about you. If I heard someone whispering, I'd be out of there in a flash.
Number 2.
A man who works in a funeral home uploaded this next video after he started hearing strange noises in the middle of the night. He claims that there's no one else in the building at the time of the recording, so he grabs his phone and goes to investigate. What he caught on camera is chilling.
Miren, raza, estoy acomodando estas tablitas aquí, pero ya tiene rato que se escucha algo allá al fondo. Allí está un maniquí, son una lata, pero es un ruido muy extraño. Mira, ¿sí lo vieron?
Oh, shadow bastard.
Mira, se asoma una sombra, pero se mete. Mira. Ay, hijo de su... Pero se me enchina la
Oh, it's got a hat. It's like the Hat Man. Go on,
es que ya tiene rato.
go on, Rambo it.
Bueno, como sea, va a quedar. Y es que guachen aquí. No hay flash. No pasa nada. Mira, estas son las estatuas que te digo. Pero se asomaba de ahí.
Something can be seen peeking out from behind a refrigerator. Creeped out, the man gathers his courage and approaches the area to check on whatever this is. However, there's nothing there. Whoever or whatever was just behind the refrigerator has gone. Since the man claims there's no one else in the building, just who or what could this be? Share your thoughts below.
Ooh.
The final video in this week's compilation has been shared before. However, it's pretty creepy, so I thought I'd share it with you. The clips were uploaded by...
I was going to take my onesie thing off.
Haunted Amelia, a young woman who lives in the UK. Amelia recently bought a 250-year-old house with the plan to renovate it. However, when she came to restore the aged floorboards, she noticed that one of them was loose. Curious, she lifts it up and makes a surprising discovery.
It's wedged under the old floorboards. Whoa. It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick.
Amelia is shocked to discover an old book buried underneath the loose floorboard. She opens it up and finds it's filled with photographs.
Oh,
First, the photographs are all portraits of various people, but then things take a more unsettling turn.
I noticed what seemed like a very old photo of my house. This is when the pictures took an unsettling turn. The rest of the album is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling. A dark shadow appears in all of these photos.
As Amelia gets further into the book, she finds photographs of what appear to be empty rooms. Considering the age of the pictures, which were likely captured in the late 1800s when photography was a long, expensive and precise process, it seems strange that someone would go to the trouble of photographing empty space. Unless they suspected that something was there, something that couldn't be seen with the naked eye. Amelia notices that each photo has a dark shadow in it. She doesn't know what it is, but she claims to feel uneasy for several days after finding the book. This next clip, which she posted a few days later, only made her feel more creeped out.
And it's like, it just stopped. And now it's like, am I tripping out?
Don't stand on anything, love. It might drop on your face. Oh, it's going to throw a dart at you.
A single dart can be seen hovering just inches away from the dartboard, slowly moving as if something invisible is holding it. But how is that possible? Amelia has no idea how to explain it, but she can't help feeling like this mysterious phenomenon is linked to the old book she found under the loose floorboard. In this final clip, Amelia hears a disturbance coming from upstairs and she goes to investigate.
Oh.
As Amelia enters the bedroom, the curtain suddenly pulls back and then an object flies across the room. But how? This has led viewers to speculate that, just like the dart in the previous clip, this activity is paranormal and is linked to the book Amelia found. As one commenter says, what if by opening the book, you have released what was being held in the photos? This suggests that Amelia's house may be haunted. But the question remains, what is the dark shadow in the old photographs? And why was the book buried under the floorboards? You tell me. Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Well then, that was Mind Junkie. I would say it's one of his best videos. There's some videos I think he could have done better, you know, not put in. But yeah, that last one was really strange. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you liked it. Anyway, that's the main thing. And as always, thanks for sitting through these and watching them with me. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because it doesn't cost you a thing, and it'd be great to have you with us. Until next time, take care and be well.